As a game developer, let me know if you relate to this feeling. You start a project you're super excited for, but then a few days go by and you work on something that you might not have done before, something new, something that's hard, and you just want to quit. You just lost the excitement that you originally had, and things just feel really hard. Things are hard, and because it's hard, you don't want to do it, because that's how humans are. They don't like, or we, we as humans, we don't like hard things, right? And it might be the biggest issue that we have as game developers for productivity. It's just the fact that we're restarting. We commit to something and then we don't finish it. And that's something that I'm going through right now, but instead of it being very manageable, it's like a small project, because I've only ever made small games before, right? This is my first Steam release. This is the first Steam release that I've committed to, and first time I have a Steam page up, and I've spoken about it publicly to hundreds of people. And I've come to this point now where things are quite hard, and I'm struggling with getting myself to open the project and actually work on it. And it's such a shame, because such a shame, because I've committed to this, and I wanted to release this like in the summer, but because it was so hard for me, I've just not got myself to open the project and just work on it. And I don't think I'll get it done by summer. I don't think I can have a demo before next fest. And I just noticed this, that my time, even when I'm forcing myself to open the project and actually do something in the game engine, right? I just don't get that much done. Honestly, I just don't get that much done, because things are hard for me, and even when I open the project, I'm like doing something that's very easy. I might just be out there and like moving stuff and fucking doing low things that don't move the needle. You know what I mean? So I just noticed that my time is just not effectively spent, even when I try to work on this. Holy shit, bro. Musket. Where is Musket? Just declare war on me, bro. And I think I'm at the point now where I've kind of realized why this happened. And I think I have some valuable advice that I can give to you, so that this hopefully won't happen when you're creating a bigger project or a prototype, whatever. I think this advice is going to apply to everyone. So what I realized is that you shouldn't work on ideas that you don't love. So I remember when I first started this project, it's called Forbidden Buttons. I just got the idea, first of all, from ChatGPT, and I just wanted something that I could realistically finish. Like the whole prompt was basically cool games that could have like viral moments on social media, because there is something like cool and visual happening, that it doesn't require many features and like a big scope for me to finish and make a Steam game and make a good game, right? That was basically the whole prompt. And first of all, the fact that it's just like a ChatGPT idea, I don't think that ChatGPT ideas are good. You can maybe use it as like a companion to finding your ideas, but by itself, I don't recommend you use ChatGPT ideas. I don't think they're good, because everyone has access to ChatGPT ideas, and also I just think something that you come up with yourself, maybe if you even spend like 1 week of your life just thinking about an idea instead of working, I think that's going to be better, because ideas are so crucial for a good game. Like, I can make the best game possible, absolutely beautiful graphics, absolutely awesome gameplay and progression and all these things, about like working a 9 to 5, right? if the idea is just me in the office doing tasks in Excel, it's going to be a boring game because the idea is horrible. But if the idea is, let's say, something really cool where you like, you have like different planets that fight each other with like nuclear weapons, and it has like a whatever cool twist to it, right? Imagine like the coolest idea in the world. That's the thing with ideas. I can't come up with an example because that it wouldn't be a good idea if I just came up with something like, or you know what I mean. I can't just come up with an awesome idea like at the top of my head. I'm not that type of person. But imagine you just have like this super cool idea and you make it like quite poorly. You just use AI code, and or AI code can be quite good, but let's say you don't know any like special code, you just use AI code, and you have the graphics are just like free assets and stuff like that. The game is still going to be quite cool because the idea of the game is really, it's really intriguing. It's like you can describe this game to your friend like, oh, you are on this planet and you declare war on this other planet. In every single case, that's going to sound more interesting and look more interesting, like in a trailer, than some random ass game about working in 9 to 5. No matter which, like, fucking, I could have the best videographers and trailer makers and Steam page creators in the entire world. No one can make that game look interesting because the idea is just horrible. It just sucks. And yeah, that my point is basically, you shouldn't commit to ideas that you don't absolutely love. That's my point, basically. So when I made this game, I just used the ChatGPT idea, and I never had this moment that, oh yeah, holy shit, this is a good idea. It was more like a calm, okay, yeah, I could probably finish this, yeah. And I just opened a project and I started. There wasn't something like, oh yeah, I'm so hyped and I worked like 10 hours on it because I'm just so excited about it. I never had that from the very beginning. Never. And that's such a, yeah, honestly, it's such a shame that I committed to this idea before and spent like so many hours on this idea that I didn't absolutely love. I wish that I wasn't as lazy to just use ChatGPT to come up with an idea for me. Oh shit, I have fucking 2 settlers here. Holy shit. Just have it up here, I guess, or... The island, yeah. I wish I wasn't that lazy with the idea. That I just ChatGPT. I wish I spent like even if I spend 1 week of my life just thinking about a cool game idea. I think that would be worth it for me. Like honestly, I think that's actually worth it. Just like based on the fact that ideas are just multipliers. They are the foundation of your project. They are the foundation of your game actually being fun. So spend more time with your ideas. That's one thing. And probably the biggest thing that you can do to actually not have this moment where you are just like, so you just don't want to work on a project and you just want to start over. I think only committing to ideas that you love is the best thing you can do and the easiest thing you can do. Just don't start before you have an idea that you love. Think more about the idea. Don't use ChatGPT. And yeah, but what am I going to do about this? Because I told you, like, I want to quit my game. That's the title of this video. So what am I going to do about this? Well, I'm not going to quit my game. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to just keep this to the minimal. Once I'm finished with it, I'm not going to work anymore on it or promise any updates or DLCs, whatever. I'm just going to complete the scope that I have now, which is basically make more levels in the game, is complete all the levels. That's like, I didn't mention this, but that's kind of the hard thing that I struggle with. Just making the levels in my game, basically. So that's what I'm going to do. Make the levels, be finished with that, make like a little Steam page or finish the Steam page. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And just be finished, basically. And then I have this other idea, which I've talked a bit about, which is basically, oh, 19 gold, holy shit. Which is basically something that I really believe in. This idea that I have for my next game, that's something that I really love. It's this idea that's like, holy shit, I can work 10 hours on it. I really enjoy this game. I'm like, why has no one made this before? That's the type of ideas that I think you should commit to, and that's the type of idea that I have for my next game. And I'm really excited to, I've made like a small prototype for now, but I'm really excited to just be finished with this game now and start on the next one. So that's what I think you can do. But as I said, I'm going to finish this because I've committed to it. And I think the level design stuff, even though it's something that I struggle with, I think it's going to be a really good experience for me. So that's why I'm committing to it. Yeah. So thank you for listening. Work on ideas that you love, and subscribe if you resonate with me and you want more advice and thoughtful videos like this. So thank you for watching.